Today, I want to share a very powerful tool with you that helped me tremendously on my own weight loss journey. It is very close to my heart because when I was 350 pounds, this helped me to look at things in a different perspective, gave me resilience, and helped me to push forward despite where I was at that moment. Visualization might seem simple and almost too good to be true. When you use it as a regular day-to-day practice, it builds a new you in your mind, and you start working towards that new, healthier, happier you. And then you start to become that new, healthier, happier you because you're already visualizing it and you're putting yourself in that place, and it pushes you forward and makes the journey seem effortless instead of something that's a lot of hard work and labor intensive. My weight loss journey wasn't labor intensive. When I started to adopt new thinking, when I started to set small goals for myself, when I started to visualize myself as a happy, healthy person and live as if I was already there, my weight loss became seamless. It was just something I was doing, period. I wasn't going to look back. I wasn't focused on the negatives about what I couldn't eat anymore. I wasn't focused on, well, I can't wait till I finish this diet, because I knew I made a lifestyle change. I knew that I was becoming a healthier, happier, and really the best me I could be. And knowing that I was working towards that made a huge shift in my thinking from a negative, I'm on a diet thought pattern to, wow, I feel great today and I'm happy and I'm looking forward to what today has to bring. And I can't wait till a month from now when I drop a few more pounds. And everything I did, I focused on being positive, and that focus really was life-changing for me. Stick around until the end because I'm not only going to tell you how important and life-altering visualizing yourself in new places, but I'm also going to show you how to use this tool to reshape your thinking, how you see yourself, your habits, and your path forward. And we're going to do some guided exercises today that I hope will really resonate with you and that will keep you coming back, for more. So let's start by talking about why visualization works. For years, there have been studies on why visualization is so helpful on everything from people who play sports to others who have obstacles to overcome in life. When you visualize a certain scene or a certain pathway, your brain actually does some neurological path building and connections that it wouldn't do otherwise. When you visualize a scenario, your brain is actually experiencing it as if it had happened already, building those connections not only in your imagination, but it's happening physically with your brain as well. Just think about that. Thinking about success builds your brain's ability to see success and feel success. Do you see what a powerful impact that has on you? Visualization, living as if something is already happening, is so incredibly powerful. And I want you to grasp onto this tool. I want you to embrace it. I want you to practice it on a day-to-day basis. Other studies in psychology and neuroscience show that visualization can actually help motivate you, inspire you, and help you improve your performance in whatever capacity you're using your visualization. This means if you visualize yourself as the strong, healthy, happy person that you want to become, you are going to start to feel more capable, which in turn is going to push you moving forward because you have all these positive changes happening both neurologically and in your mind and your imagination. Everything is pointing you in the direction you want to go in when you use this tool. I can tell you from my own experience that I spent way too many years doubting myself, being hard on myself, and believing I would never be anything other than 350 pounds, unhappy, lonely, and sad for the rest of my life. But when I learned the power of visualizing, I started to implement it into my daily practices and made sure to give time to focus on this because I realized the impact it was having on me. I started seeing the me that I wanted to work towards being and living as if I was already that person. And you know what happened? My entire outlook changed. I stopped being that sad, lonely person because I started living as if I wasn't that sad, lonely person. I stopped being negative and self-critical about myself, and I started praising myself because I saw myself as this happy person that is going to reach her goals, that is going to keep pressing forward, that is going to be happy and healthy and energetic and confident. And 2 years later, here I am. I'm happy, I'm healthy, I'm confident, and I am so inspired to give you hope to feel the same way, to give you encouragement to know that you can do this too. And I hope with all my heart that you find hope in this and see how powerful a tool this is for you to use also. So if you're in a safe place right now where you have a few minutes where you can be quiet, try closing your eyes for just a minute. If you're listening while you're doing something else, pause this for now and come back to it when you have a little bit of quiet time. I want you to be able to fully immerse yourself in this experience because I want to guide you through some visualization. And to do that, you need to focus and give me your full attention and give yourself your full attention. So start by taking a deep breath in and out. When you breathe in, think of nice, fresh air and a fresh start happening in your day. And when you breathe out, imagine that all the stress you feel, all of the worries you have, all of the pain you're carrying, all of the burdens you're carrying are just going out with that breath, and you're finding a place of calm serenity that is so inviting and so beautiful that you just want to stay there a few minutes. I want you next to picture yourself a year from now. Now remember, you're working on your weight loss journey. You're setting goals. Picture yourself continuing to reach those goals. Picture yourself continuing month after month to have success. And now it's a year down the road. I want you to picture yourself in the mirror. Think about what you see. It's not going to look the same as what you look like now if you're dropping a lot of weight like I did. I think my first year, I lost 120 pounds my first year, which is freaking unbelievable. It was amazing to lose that much weight, to be honest with you. But right now, visualize where you want to be in 1 year from now. Focus on it. Keep deep breathing. See yourself as that happier, healthier, joyful person with high energy and with confidence, the person you want to be. I want you to notice things like your posture, notice your confidence, notice the pride you're holding yourself with, notice the shine that's coming from the inside out and making you radiate with happiness. You're seeing yourself not only with a smile on your face, but there's a sparkle in your eye. There's a glow about you because you're just that happy and that confident and that fulfilled. Feel pride welling up inside yourself because you know you've made the right choices day after day, month after month, and now you're a full year in. Think of how amazingly good you're going to feel when you look at yourself, when you see yourself, and keep seeing that person you're going to be a year from now. As you do this guided meditation, think about that joyful person that is looking you back in the mirror. Now, I want to take it a little bit further. I want you to imagine your day-to-day life right now. Visualize yourself choosing nourishing foods that not only bless your body, but that are delicious. Picture savoring every bite of these new foods that you eat, knowing that what you're eating is fueling your body, giving you energy, and is also delicious. You're seeing yourself like you've always wanted to be, happy, lighter. And I don't mean lighter just physically. I mean, yes, weight loss lighter, but I mean spiritually and emotionally lighter. Somebody that can cope with life. Somebody that has the strategies to employ to get through those harder moments that used to drive you towards eating too much, but that don't anymore because you have a new way of dealing with things. See yourself mobile. See yourself moving with ease and with, well, maybe in my case, not grace because I'm a little clumsy, but see yourself moving and being active and enjoying being active. Maybe it looks like going for a walk with you. Maybe it looks like me and dancing around the house. Maybe it's playing with your grandkids or your children and having the energy and the happiness to do so for long periods of time without pooping out. Feel how natural this visualization looks to you. Feel how right it feels to you. Feel how you just know this is the life you've always wanted to live. Now feel that you know you can do it and you can get there. I want you also now to imagine yourself in a place of having challenges, but experiencing growth with those challenges. One of the most important things to know is this journey is not about perfection. It's about the process. It's about the tools you use to get through the process. It's believing in yourself, loving yourself, and finding the good, positive, non-food answers to days when you're off or situations that are difficult. Maybe you're having a tough time with cravings and it's really bothering you, but you can picture yourself finding a solution that's not going to be turning to food. Maybe it's you're having a really stressful day and you decide to sit and journal and pray about it instead of wallowing in it and feeling terrible about yourself and then eating to compensate for it and feeling bad about eating. Now you can picture yourself dealing with it in those very constructive ways that are going to build up who you are, that are going to help you be the person you want to become. Next, I want you to reflect for a minute on your emotions. As you're picturing yourself and the things we're talking about, I want you to focus for a minute on how you actually feel. Feel the pride. Feel the joy, feel that sense of accomplishment that you will have as if you have it now. These emotions are real and they're always there for you to come back to any time you want to experience them again. And that may mean your day is going wrong, so you pull yourself away for a minute. You do this visualization and you say, oh yeah, I am in that better place. And you walk away in a new, positive, and empowered attitude that's going to drive you forward to success, even on the bad days. Take a deep breath in again and let this picture of you settle into your spirit for a minute. Just breathe and let it settle there and say to yourself, yeah, yes, I can see this. This is part of who I am. This is what I'm working towards. Because every time you do this visualization, it's like putting a brick down on a house, and every brick counts for fortifying the structure that you're building for yourself. And you're building a structure of a happy, healthier you in mind, spirit, and body. From the inside out, you're working towards losing weight in a way that is going to start with you becoming a person who's not going to need to emotionally eat, who's not going to need to comfort eat. Can you see how this will work to get you out of these negative, toxic behaviors and negative relationship with food? I want to encourage you to make this a morning practice. Now, I talk about the mornings being good for waking up, making your bed, saying a prayer. I want you to add this in as well. Just take 60 seconds or 2 minutes and take a few deep breaths in and imagine yourself in that place. Because when you imagine it, when you visualize yourself in that place as the happier, healthier you. Because visualizing it is as if you are experiencing it for real. Your brain doesn't know the difference. So you're putting yourself in this fantastic place of victory, this fantastic place of overcoming, and you've got this great positive attitude to start your day with. Another great time to use visualization is before you eat your meals. Again, you're trying to do this to focus and keep control on what you're eating so that you don't go out of bounds and you don't flounder and you don't overeat. So picture yourself as the person you're working towards, and then when you sit down to eat, you know how you should be eating when you're healthy. You know how you should be eating when you're being at your very best self. So picturing that will help you live today as if you're already there. For those of you who are feeling discouraged, I get it. I remember when I was 350 pounds, not even being able to think for a second about being thin or fit or back to my normal weight, which is 150 pounds. There was no way I could get my head there until I started picturing it and I started saying, yeah, this works. I need to do this on a day-to-day basis. And it became a powerful part of my day, and it became something that made me more positive with every situation I was facing in my life. And my life's not easy, so I needed to have practices like this to get through the hard days, to stay going through the hard days even now, and to see myself as overcoming that sadness in where I was and the hopelessness that I felt. And when I started to picture myself having joy, when I started to picture myself having success, it did shift how I was feeling. I started to be happier and I started to say, yeah, maybe this can work. That's a powerful change. And if you can go from nothing ever works for me to, well, maybe there is hope for me. Do you realize how powerful that is? Do you realize how much you're impacting your own psyche, your own thinking, your own beliefs about yourself? If you can say, well, maybe I can do it too. You've already crossed the threshold from that burden, negative, I can't do it person to a positive thinking person who is maybe visualizing yourself in a better place. So give yourself the gift of hope. Give yourself the gift of courage. Give yourself the gift of believing in yourself, even if it's just a little bit. Give yourself the strength to move forward. If you found this video helpful, leave a comment down below and let me know how this visualization worked for you. Tell me what you saw when you closed your eyes and you pictured your future self. I would love to hear your story and your experience. Don't forget to subscribe and give me a thumbs up, and come back soon for more, because I have a crazy amount of more I want to share with you.